News View, here for you. Welcome to the first live edition of News View. And it's not only a live edition, but it's a call-in edition. So if you have any questions, comments, or want to talk about the news tonight, you can call in this afternoon. And the first story is an old murder case from the 1993 murder of the Illinois State University student Jennifer Lockmiller. Is the man who is in 13 years of prison before his conviction was overturned in the case. We'll have a hearing July 22nd, and the judge, Jeffrey Ford, is the man picked to hear the petition that could declare Alan Beeman innocent of the murder. He filed a lawsuit against prosecutors and police officers who handled the case in McLean County. And if you have any questions or comments or want to talk about that, you can call in right now. And I'll go to the next story. Oh, and that number is 217-328-8287. The next story is Illini Night will be going on in Geneva, Illinois at Elfstrom Stadium. The last story was from the Chicago Tribune, by the way. This one is from oursportscentral.com. And it's going to be a night on June 8th where Ron Zook and basketball coach Bruce Weber will appear at the King County Cougars. I guess this is a baseball game. So if you're interested in that, you can go to www.kccougars.com if you're interested in that. It'll be Ron Zook's sixth season as football coach, and that should be interesting. And once again, we are live today at 4 o'clock. We're live. At 9 o'clock, we're just repeating this. But it's 4 o'clock, 4:04 p.m. right now, according to the clock here. And the next story comes from Midwest AgNet again. Well, the last two didn't, but we've had this site before. And the U of I Extension people are looking over herbicide use patterns among grass, hay, and straw producers. This has an effect on compost, and they're looking for insights to research the effects of straw, grass, and hay production and the connection between it and manure, the way the compost turns out. It says it says here that herbicides, pyridine herbicides, are quite persistent and difficult to break down. When animals eat hay with those pyridine herbicides, they remain active in the manure, and this can cause problems for people who want to use it and use the compost manure in seeding mixtures for landscaping. And if you go to Midwest AgNet, and if you're a grass, hay, straw producer, they would like you to fill out a survey, and you can find that at midwestagnet.com/global/story .asp?s =125141118. Or you could just search for grass and hay straw producers in Midwest AgNet's search engine, and I think I'll just try that now and see if you can do that. I put grass, hay in, and it pops right up. So you just have to put grass and hay in the search box on the top right corner of MidwestAgNet.com search engine. And in other news, you may have noticed driving down Kirby Avenue that the stop signs to the east and west going traffic have had an addition. A red flashing light has been added to the intersection going east or west, and I think that's a good idea. It makes it a little more visible that there's a four-way stop there. And once again, we are live tonight. If you have any questions or would like to talk, call in. You can talk about something we've talked about, or you can bring up something else, almost anything. And I think we'll go to the first break. Well, you can call in right now if you're watching this live at 4. It's 4:11 according to the clock. And I'll take a call if one comes in. And here we are with the next story. In Urbana, Sunday night, a pedestrian was struck by a car in Urbana crossing Springfield Avenue at Main Street Now, if you know that intersection here in Urbana, Springfield is to the left, I believe, or Springfield is one way, and the other way is Main Street. And this 84-year-old man from Chicago was crossing the street where there was no crosswalk, say the police, and the driver was not ticketed, and that's what happened here Sunday night in Urbana. Now, if you're interested in the court case of the man trying to get cleared of murder, it's at the Chicago Tribune, and at chicagotribune.com. The story about grass and hay and straw producers. They're looking for grass, hay, and straw producer input and insight here at midwestagnet.com. And both football coach Ron Zook and basketball coach Brute Schweber are going to be at Kane County Cougars Midwest League baseball or softball game at Elfstrom Stadium in Geneva, Illinois. Now, I talked about the red flashing lights at Kirby and what's the name of that street? It's the street Sholem Pool and Centennial High School and Jefferson Middle School are on. I should know the name, but I forget it. But that intersection, eastbound and westbound, they put a stoplight, flashing red stoplights up in both those directions there. And how about this weather today? Right now, it's calmed down. It's not raining right now. The sun peeked out for a while, a little bit ago, and we've had rain off and on. We had sun off and on, so it's been an interesting weather day. Right now, the weather, though, has calmed down for the moment. And we are live at 4 here today, and you can call in, and if you want to talk weather, if you want to talk this Illini night, maybe you want to talk about something else completely, you're welcome to. And tonight this will be run again at 9. In case you missed it, but it won't be live at 9. But right now it's live, so go ahead and call in if you'd like. And if you're interested in the story about the pedestrian Perfecto Perez of Chicago crossing the street and getting hit by a car in Urbana, you can do that too. We'll have a weather report later. We'll have the Star Spangled Banner again at the end and the credits at the very end. And stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm going to look up something. Yeah, I'm going to see about if there's any breaking news here. We'll see here. This show has been going on for almost 2 years, and this July you can expect some changes at NewsView. I hope you like them. I'm always working here. And it says here that there's a, to the northeast Champaign, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I will now. In northeast Champaign, there's a flash flood warning. And if you're headed that way, maybe you shouldn't head that way if you don't have to. If you're going out on the road tonight or this afternoon, this evening. We did have some rain here, and it could get hot this weekend. You want to stay tuned for the forecast to see how hot it might get. It might get hotter, might not. We'll just have to wait and see. And if you want to call in, there's news about the President of the United States, Barack Obama. A mouse ran by his feet behind him while he was giving a speech, I guess. Mice are, I guess, all over the place, even in the White House. If you have any thing to say about it, you can call in, and we will try and get right to you if you do call in. And right now, this weekend is the Tour de CU, I believe, is this weekend. And that's a bicycle race through Champaign-Urbana. There's always something here in Champaign-Urbana. I guess the market at the square will probably be back tomorrow at Lincoln Square parking lot, which isn't very far from here. And we've got the bicycles. I think it's this weekend, the bicycles. I'm not sure of the bike path. If you can look it up online probably, or you can I don't know. You can look out the window and see if there's a bicycle going by your house tomorrow, or a bunch of them. We had a marathon not long ago in Champaign the other weekend, and we also had Lemonade Day. And I thought that Lemonade Day was a great event, and I bought some from one of the lemonade stands, and it was very good. The Lemonade Day isn't just here, but it's popping up around the country, and that was a few weekends ago. And the bicycle race, I think, is going on tomorrow, maybe Sunday too. And if you want to find out about that, I don't know. I guess you could call the city. They might know. Or if you can call me and ask me what I know right now. We are live right now at 4 and not at 9. But if it's the afternoon, you can call right now and bring up a topic. Or pick a topic, and I will see what I can do with it. Maybe you won't call in. But anyway, we've got a lot happening in Champaign-Urbana, as usual. We've got this flash flood warning for the northeast part of Champaign County, and we might see more rain tonight. Stay tuned for the forecasting. Yeah, if you want email, there's a new email address, mbadger@newsview.info. And that's the new email address for Newsview. And I will see you next week. And good night. We will come back next week, and we might do another live show. I don't know. Good night. And here is your Newsview weather forecast. Tonight, low 60 degrees and rain. Saturday, high of 80 degrees and sunny. Saturday night, 60 degrees and mostly clear. Sunday, 88 degrees for their high and sunny. And Sunday night, 65 degrees and mostly clear. This is your Newsview weather forecast for this weekend. Have a good night.